Hello everyone, how are you doing? How are you today? Okay, it is the month of April, and as I said earlier, I will be attending to some frequently asked questions on temperament and emotional intelligence. But first, I would like to say thank you. Thank you so much for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thank you for always following. Thank you for your comments and your constructive criticisms. And also, thank you so much for the recommendations. I do not take any of this lightly. So, if you are watching me right now and you are yet to subscribe, please kindly click the subscribe button as seen displayed on the screen. Just click on it so you can get notifications on subsequent videos. All right, my name is Adasa, and I'm your temperament and emotional intelligence coach. So, on this very episode, I'll be attending to 5 different frequently asked questions on temperament. So, question number 1, can my temperament change? Well, the answer is a straight no. Now, you must understand that your temperament is a predisposition, it is genetic, it is inherent, it is hereditary, it is biological. So, every person is with primarily 1 or 2 temperament types. And of course, there are also blends. It could be blends of 1, it could be blends of 2. So that's why somebody can be sanguine and choleric and phlegmatic. So at one point or the other, you may see a display of each one of the temperament type depending on the situation you find yourself. So that doesn't mean you have ceased becoming sanguine because your choleric is the one coming forth at that particular moment, or you have ceased being choleric because your sanguine is the one on display. So your temperament cannot change, but your temperament can certainly take on different appearances. However, depending on your living condition, your background, your education, your age, and changes in life and various situations. But no matter what happens, your temperament cannot change. However, one may notice new behavior changes because your circumstances have changed. So your temperament cannot change. It's like the color of your hair, it's like the color of your skin, the color of your eyes. No matter the influence, your temperament remains stable and doesn't change. Okay, and the second question on my list is the difference between character, personality, and temperament. What are the differences between character, personality, and temperament? Now, I understand quite well that the similarity often confuses people about their meaning, and I know that at a point in my life I couldn't differentiate as well. So for you to be able to use the terms in the right way, I'll try as much as possible to explain in a way that will make the differences stick. Now, temperament is like the canvas. The temperament is the foundation, the natural part of your personality that comes from your gene, That is what makes it biological and instinctive. Your personality, it is the part of your personality that shows up first, but your character is the reflection of your experiences, the part of you that comes from your environment. It is the aspect of your personality that includes your temperament, your social background, your educational background, your religions, your habits, your beliefs, and every other things you have learned. The root of your character is in your culture, Character is not as stable as the temperament because it is not genetic. Hence, while your temperament cannot change, your character can change. And finally, personality. Now, your personality comes from adding up your character, which is the combination of your temperament and your learned habits and your behavior. Your personality is a visible aspect of your character as it impresses other people. So that means your personality is the pleasant facade of your character. Let me put it that way. The embodiment of the collection of your qualities, the way you want to be perceived, the way you want people to see you, whether it is real or not. That is your personality. That is why oftentimes you see people and you say something nice about them, that this person has such a wonderful personality. The truth is the person may be a completely different person at home, but for you, the person is wonderful, because the person has portrayed himself that way, probably because of some qualities that you admire, the way the person walks, the way the person speaks, the way the person smiles, So that is it about temperament, personality, and character. Third question and the last question on this episode is, sometimes I think I'm sanguine, at other times I think I'm either melancholic or phlegmatic. Now, it is not unusual to feel this way. What I usually tell anyone that feels this way is number one, go and take the temperament test. When you take the temperament test, it will help you to decipher between your dominant temperament and the others. So everyone is a blend of two or three temperaments, and research has also proven over time that every individual has a little dose of each one of the four temperaments in them. However, I think we have three blends of temperament. I mean, that's the highest blend. So if you think there are times you're sanguine and at other times you're melancholic or phlegmatic, there is a huge tendency that you are a blend of the three temperaments. So it shows that each one of the temperaments presents itself according to the situation you find yourself. If you find yourself in a situation where the sanguine in you has to dominate, then your sanguine comes forth. I'm sure those are the moments where you feel you are sanguine. And if you find yourself in a situation where your melancholic has to come out, your melancholic comes out. So the same thing happens to the phlegmatic aspects of your temperament, of your blend. So it is not impossible that you are a blend of three. You are probably a blend of three. But for you to know the dominant one, just go and take the temperament test first. So that will be all on this episode. I have answered three frequently questions asked on temperament type. So on the next episode, I shall be answering three questions on emotional intelligence. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe so that I can get subsequent notifications about my videos and other posts. Thank you also for your comments. Thank you for your likes. And thank you for always following. I remain Adasa, your temperament coach. Bye.